Okay guys, so we're actually having a $9,000 account here. You can just see this looking very clean, right? And then you can just see the account. The link to this broker is already in the description box, so if you want to use it, feel very free. The link is actually in the description box, so you can actually see this account is called recovery mode, a $9,000 account, smoothly, just like that, right? Good. Now what we're just going to do now is let me just quickly show you this first. Just before that, you can just see the amount we deposited, right? Straight up $9,000, right? So that's just it, right? Good. Now what we're just going to do, let me just show you this one more time. Okay, I'll be showing the exact way that we'll be trading this account live right now. That's the exact strategy and all. But then simultaneously, I'll be showing you my experience in South Africa, specifically Cape Town. So if you're from South Africa, you're a trader from South Africa, remember to identify yourself in the description box there, because I'm traveling all over Africa, right? I'm traveling all over Africa. And then for the meantime, I just visited South Africa, and also right the next country that I should visit there. So my experience in Cape Town was very nice, right? First of all, I went to different places in Cape Town. Three of the most leisures I had was number one, when I went for quad bikes. Okay guys, so basically I'm actually going for the quad bike now. So you can just see right behind me, everything is actually there. So I just want to check it out, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I've been on this several times, just not on the sand, right? This is actually pretty sandy, yeah. But I'll just check it out and see how it goes. Hopefully I don't fall. I fall, and well, if you don't see this video, you know I would have fallen, right? And I would have like gotten involved in an accident. But hopefully you see this video. So yeah. The experience was actually very amazing, like especially driving around the sand, like the white sand and all. It was just super amazing, I will tell you that. It was just really nice, right? So the atmosphere itself, like the environment itself, everything, like everything as a whole, the entire formula, the entire combination was just really nice. Of course, quad bikes, like I've been driving quad bikes like all my life, but then this particular one was actually very interesting, majorly because of the sand land, right? So the land was actually very sandy, like pure white and all. It was actually giving me the feeling of Europe, only it wasn't snow, but it was just white sand. Just before we continue on the vlog that's showing you my experience in South Africa, let me quickly show you exactly how I'm going to go into the trades now on Bitcoin, so that you are not confused at all. This very pattern is what we call a V reversal, right? Where the chart is dropping towards the bottom, and then it hits the very bottom, gives a massive rejection candlestick, after which it starts taking off towards the top. At least on our 1 hour time frame and a 15 minutes time frame, right? Good. Now what are we having here now? We are having a V formation dropping down just like this, just moving around a standard trend line. You can just see that there. Good. Now from here, what did you notice happen next on our chart? So let me just quickly show you that. We can notice that the chart tapped on this first level, second, and then it tapped on this third level, just around this range here, right? Before it kept dropping towards the bottom, towards just around that range here. You can just see that, right? The way it gave us a massive rejection, creating a V formation, right? But then we won't know if it's a V formation yet if it doesn't break above this level here, right? You can see this build up here, which became a support zone, right? Which became a support zone. But then you can see that first also here, and then you can see it also repeating here. Now it became a support zone only because it pushed above this range, right, to create a form of a build up of structure just around that spot here. You can see the build up of structure after breaking up. Now this same build up created a retest, a nice retest just around the zone here, right? Just around the zone, right? A nice retest there. And so from there, what do we notice? We notice a push now towards the top, right? Let me just show you that, right? A push towards the top nicely, just like that here, right, to hit our zone here, right? And so when it pushes above this region, we call it a break of structure, right? Because now our chart is ready to push towards the top. A V formation is now fully completed. And so this becomes our number one, right? And now if we check this, our support zone, well, our trend line is our number one, our support zone is our number two, and then our zone of build up, also our zone of retest, becomes our number three, and then a break of structure just around this range here becomes our number 4. This is the exact pattern that we'll be using to storm into our trade right now. Let's dive back now into the vlog. Now, after that, I decided to go for safari ride just the next day at Aquila Safari, right? So it was actually really nice, right? So at first, of course, we had a breakfast, a really nice breakfast. So this is what I'll be chewing now, right? I'm chewing this, I'm drinking this, right? And yeah, so those are my trades, right? Well, just a little bit in profit, right? So far so good. This is what we're still having, but yeah, we just wait for TP1 to get hit first. Well, it almost hits TP1, but unfortunately yeah, unfortunately it did not. You can see that was very close, but it did not. So it's pushing back up again, so we just have to wait. But no, let me enjoy my meal, and then I go and start chilling with the lions and elephants. So that's just my back view here, right here. Pretty sunny, outside here. Yeah, you can see that. Good, right? Yeah. So I'll catch you up later. I think I might buy an elephant here today, or buy a lion cub. I was told it's possible, so we'll just see how it goes. So yeah, so actually ready for the movement now. So yeah, ready to launch into the wild. Ready to launch into the wild. And for the meantime, we're just chilling here waiting for the rides to be fully ready. I took on the ride. I was actually really excited because it's really nice to just see like all of these wild animals like living the wild on their own, not in the zoo where they are caged and all of those stuffs. It was just really nice. Like this, you can see the environment, right? See your horses there. Those are not wild horses, those are just normal horses. So but yeah, pretty chill. And look, I almost forgot about this trade. You can see it, right? The thing is that if you notice, it was pushing up again to top on first take profit, but unfortunately it crashed again. Look at that, it crashed again. So the trade has just been pretty stubborn, but that's just what we're having, right? You can just see that that's what we're having. So we just have to wait a little bit more, and we'll see how it goes from here, right? Yeah, we'll see how it goes from here. So we got there, we actually checked out the entire environment, we're cruising around, so I actually saw different types of wild animals. I saw zebras, I saw antelopes, of course. I saw buffaloes, I saw ostriches, I saw hippopotamus, I saw elands. Well, this is our trade. Our trade has just been playing around. He's just been playing around, but that's it. So looking at this, and while our trade is still stuck here, but we're good. We're good. We just remain patient. And of course, I also saw the lions and the elephants. Very important, right? So yeah, so I was actually so close to these lions, like that I almost literally touched them, but of course, for my own safety, I can't really try that, right? So yeah, so I ended up not touching them, but it was really a nice experience. We've been checking out the entire environment. It's really nice. We've seen basically all the major wild animals around, right? So I think the most interesting, you already know, is always the lion, right? It's very interesting there. I've seen the elephants, couldn't go as close, but it was still nice. But hey, look at the view. Looks really chilled, right? It's really chill. Right? So yeah. So off of the safari at the same time, some of the markets I don't know how it, but we take them off. For the meantime, it's time to enjoy. Yes, that's it, guys. So yeah, it was really nice. Saw some of the major animals around, but yeah, couldn't really see all of them, but yeah, we saw the ones we could, because remember guys, just like wild, so you can, it's not like a zoo where you can just see everything. These animals are always active, they're always on the move, right? So yeah, we just saw most of them but not all of them, but yeah, it's really nice. Peace. Okay guys, so this is the update on the trade. Yeah, you know, I actually lost internet for a while, right? So because of that, I couldn't really update you on this, but yeah, it is. Really nice one there. So yeah, the trades, right? So I think it's much more visible now. Now, going back to our BTC USD, remember we're still trying to trade on these are $9,000 accounts to see how much you can actually cash out. Right now, if we try checking it out now, we can literally see that our chart is dropping towards the bottom, and then we had a nice breakout around this region. And then if you check out the spot, we actually had a massive rejection. So all that we're waiting for now, which first of all, we already had a massive breakout here. Now what we're waiting for is a BOS. That's a break of structure. We should just occur just around that range here, right? Just at around that range here, which is, it literally is occurring already. We just need a massive retest to get completed, and from there we can easily just storm into it. While we're waiting for that to actually get completed, let's quickly continue with our vlog. Following up with this vlog, you'll notice that we are trading simultaneously also, right? Good. So our trades were actually going very well. We had our first and second take profit hit. Everything is actually just going very well. May I actually decide to go on a jet ski. So completed the safari like about 2-3 hours ago. So now I'm here for jet ski. So you know guys, I'm not really going to jet ski. Oh, it's really crazy, actually, really crazy. Because you know what? I've been so locked up in medical school. So now I'm trying to like access everything. Right? Now that I'm a dog, I can go everywhere, I can go anywhere, anytime, any day. Right? So yeah. So now I'll just be exploring the jet ski, see how it goes. Hoping it does very well. And if you don't see this video, you know I would have drowned. That would happen. So yeah, see the video. So don't worry. I'm going on jet ski. I know it's very interesting. Yeah. And this is what we're still having on our chart. Nothing much has changed, right? It's still just fluctuating. Right, so basically this is just it. So we still have just first and second take profit hits. You can see that, right? It's just fluctuating around that range there. But yeah, so still just wait. It's wasting time, of course, but what can we do? I guess maybe by the time I'm done with the jet ski, all our take profits will be hit. Well, hopefully. But yeah, this is what we're having. It was really nice, like having jet ski there. It was really nice, the environment and all, but I wanted to ride deep into the sea, but you see the jet ski environment is actually really lit. Like everywhere actually looks really cool, like everything looks really nice. I wanted to drive deep into the sea, but well, they didn't really allow that. Now and also it was for my own safety, because the waves on the sea was just too much, or rather the waves on the ocean was just too much. So they allowed me to stay just within the harbor there, so just be safer, right? Maybe on a different day they will allow that, maybe when the weather is a bit balanced and the rest, but then the wind was just too strong and heavy right around Cape Town as at then. So because of that, it was only safe to just remain around the harbor. Talking about really nice, our formation is now fully completed on our BTC USD trade. You can just see that. So we're expecting a massive push towards the top right now. Now even at that, even if we plot just a normal random trend line, you can also see that it has tapped on a normal trend line also. So our BOS, our break of structure is completed. Our trend line also got hit. So this is actually just pretty nice, right? Just really nice. Okay, 304, like yes, over $700 of red. Okay, it's fine. Let's just quickly look at our stop loss. Very, very important, right? It's fine, but let's know our stop loss, especially in the month of November, right? October/November has not been very good for us, but then that's just our stop loss. And then for our take profit, let's just map out our take profit zone. We can have this, and let's just say around the zone also. So we're just trying to be as careful as possible because the month of November has not been very balanced. If we continue the vlog, just after the jet ski, just about an hour or two after that, I actually received an urgent phone call for a business meeting straight up in Europe. So just about to book an urgent flight to zoom off the very next day, right? Now I was actually supposed to visit some other places in Cape Town, but because it was actually very urgent, I just had to leave Cape Town the next day, right? Now in leaving Cape Town, by the way, all our take profit on all our trades, right? We actually went into all of our take profit we actually hit. These trades were actually shared in also in our private channel, right? So all of our trades were actually hit, which was very, very nice. You see, when we have all of our take profit hit in the month of November, we're actually very, very happy because the month of October to November is actually the worst month for us, like in this entire year, because we literally crossed the year like closing several months with zero losses completely. But when we hit October, like it wasn't the best, especially from 21st of October through to around like the 10th of November, it wasn't really like the best for us, right? I will tell you that. So because of that, when we have any trade that all of our take profit gets hit, at least in the month of November, we're actually very excited. So that was exactly what just happened. So I was actually ready to zoom off Cape Town, right, and just quickly head for Europe for my business meeting. Guys, so basically that's it for me here in Cape Town. It has really been like some crazy movement. The only problem now is I'm heading for Europe and I have just this hoodie on. And then the temperature is crazy currently. The temperature is really wild currently. So as I'm landing in Europe, once in the show, I'm freezing. So yeah, that's one thing that is sure. I'll figure out a way to sort it out. But yeah, Cape Town was really nice. I'll tell you that. It was actually really nice. Especially that of yesterday, right? Went on different stuffs while trading simultaneously, and then all our take profits were hit. From there, we noticed a crazy crash in the market, right? So that was exactly what just happened. But yeah, nicely, all our take profits were hit first. But then, yeah, I'm on the move now. Keep you updated. Peace. Now talking about trades, we're actually running over 2,000 bucks now on a BTC USD. You can literally just see that, right? It's actually looking very smooth, right? Looking very, very smooth as possible. Now, if we should check this out, you can literally just see it, right? This is BTC USD looking very nice, right? And then remember, guys, what we can just do now, we're still waiting for this trade to push towards the top. It actually came down for some retracement first, but then we're still expecting some massive push towards the top because we are not wasting any pips. Even while flying back to Europe, I was actually storming into some trades right in the flight with those in our private channel. Like we're actually storming into XAUSD, right? So went into some buy trades, which are actually going very, very smoothly. I will tell you that. So we had a first take profit hit, we had a second take profit hit, but unfortunately, our third take profit couldn't be hit because a crazy news event started, and then that trade actually just reversed on us crazy like that, right? So of course, our break even was already set. So we're able to catch just 2 take profit from that trade, which amounted to around 9,000, approximately $10,000 from that particular entry. Talking about that, we're actually running over $12,000 currently on our BTC USD. You can literally just see that, right? We are literally running over $12,000 now on these charts. This is actually just very, very nice. This is just very nice. This is over $14,000 now, right? Over $14,000. This is just really crazy, guys. This is just really crazy. But then let's actually just quickly check out even on our chart. Let's see what's happening on our chart, right? You can just see it right on a 5 minutes time frame. This chart is actually just flying, right? It's just taking off. So immediately as a breakup structure occurred, it dropped back down for a standard retest. After that, it just started pushing up crazy like that. Just started pushing up. So currently we're still having over $14,000. But then I'm not leaving this trade. Not not anytime soon. I'm not leaving this trade, like, believe me, right? Because this is just the beginning of this trade. So for the meantime, I'm not closing this trade. It's over $15,000 now. I'm not closing this trade. We're still holding this trade. We're literally holding this trade to glory, right? For the meantime, we're not closing this trade, right? Because we don't waste pips here, right? So no wasting our pips, guys. So we just have to hold this trade and then see how it goes from here. If there's any aspect of this video that you don't fully understand, feel free to watch it over and over again until you understand exactly how this strategy works. And if you want to use this broker, you want to trade with me, the link is actually in the description box. You can actually just hit on the link to join this broker, right? The link is actually in the description box now. So if you check on it, you should actually see the link. Just hit on the link and then you can easily be a part of this broker. And if you are new to the YouTube channel, just remember to hit on subscribe button, hit on like button, and also remember to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos I'll be dropping out from this place. So bye from guys. I'm Mr. P.